Tip baiting, fact or fiction? Let's talk about it. And good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. You're back with the Midwest Express. It is Saturday, September 3rd. We are at the local Walmart. It is early. They are not going to drop another order for any orders until the 7:20 round robin. I never see orders come out before 7 a.m., so don't bother to go to the Walmart before 7 a.m. But topic of the day, tip baiting, fact or fiction. So about a week and a half ago, I had a subscriber that said like 30% of all of his orders were tip baited. And that really seemed like an extremely high number to me. And I have had some orders that were lowered. And I don't want to say they were tip baited, but I think they were. But I wanted to know exactly how much percentage of mine are tip baits. So I went back and looked at the previous week and I counted it up. And honestly, I had no tip bait orders that previous week. So I was like, okay, let me try this again. I'm going to do this 50 deliveries in 5-day challenge anyways. So I'm going to count through all these 50 orders and see if I was tip baited and go through line by line with each one of them. And what had ended up happening was I actually ended up with $12 extra more out of the 50 orders that I got. So that led me to believe, or wonder at least, maybe it's my market. I'm in Wisconsin. People are pretty wholesome. People are pretty honest here. It's a good place to live. And we're up and growing. So if you want to move somewhere nice, Wisconsin's a great place if you don't mind 3 feet of snow and below zero weather some months of the year. But otherwise, I didn't get any tip baits, but I imagine that if you're in different markets, it's a possibility. Now, also, I wonder how many people that jump and post about tip baiting maybe don't understand how the tip process works for Walmart. So everybody knows you get your tips the next day, and it doesn't show up on your pay that day. So I'm wondering if maybe some people just look at it and say, oh, it said $29 and I only got paid out $23. These bastards, they're robbing me. And it was a $6 tip. Well, you're not going to see that tip to the next day. So if you want to actually check your tips on whether it's working or not, or whether you're receiving them or not, go into your trips and add up. You can't do this immediately. You got to let a day pass by. So let's say you worked on Wednesday this week, right? So go to Wednesday on your trips and count up all your orders from Wednesday and how much they total up to. And then look at Friday, look at your earnings. So go to the Wednesday tab and you'll see total earnings or trip earnings that day on Wednesday, right? And it'll be a certain number. Then go to Thursday and see confirmed tips, because that'll be tips from the previous day. Add those together and they should add up to the total number that you had for your trips. So if it doesn't, then you were tip baited or they reduced your tips because they said you had poor service, supposedly. So go ahead and do that. Check it out yourselves. Let me know in the comments. Are you really honestly seeing a lot of tip baiting? I think this is more of an urban myth than a lot of facts. I think that humanity isn't that bad, but maybe I'm wrong. Leave your comments below, guys. Like, subscribe, and we'll hit you on the next one.